So here he is, TAI Bam Bam TUIVASA. You can argue he is the most popular heavyweight on planet Earth. No sooner does this man's face pop up on the Jumbotron, people start pouring beers into shoes. But that says nothing of just how good an athlete this is, how much power he brings to the octagon. So proud to represent his people in New South Wales, Australia. But there was a time when TUIVASA was on the cusp of contention. He's been a little bit up and down in his career. Extended losing streaks have been followed by prolonged winning streaks. Looking to kickstart another one here tonight against another credentialed, ranked UFC heavyweight contender. So here's the heavyweight hopeful, Curtis Razor Blaydes. He's done a whole lot of winning in the UFC. It seems like most of the guys he tries to take down, he is able to do so. What have you seen from Curtis Blaydes thus far in the octagon?
Curtis Blaydes has only been beaten by Francis Ngannou in his UFC career. So when you set him against anyone else, he's the guy that is more likely to get his hand raised. It's the wrestling ability, it's the cardio, and it's the underrated striking of Curtis Blaydes that makes him one of the best heavyweights in the entire world.
Won a JUCO national championship as a wrestler at Harper College. That came after he earned a full ride to Northern Illinois University. Looking to put his best foot forward here tonight and potentially earn his first UFC championship opportunity. Both fighters have graced the octagon, ready to go here at the Bain Honda Center in the Big A, Anaheim, California. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, TAI Bam Bam TUIVASA. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Curtis Razor Blaydes.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
So with Curtis Blaydes, he has been quick on pursuit of the takedown in past UFC appearances, but how will he approach this challenge here tonight? His striking has improved leaps and bounds since his UFC debut. He figures to be bringing a lot of different weapons to the table here tonight. All right, good sign early for the boxer landing the uppercut. You can expect the wrestler to start to chain takedowns, but hard to get that done when you got that uppercut.
Well, that wrestler got to start to create some angles, because every time he comes close now, he will see something showing up the middle. It can be knees, but I think that uppercut that he just landed is much safer because it keeps you away. It keeps your hips back so the wrestler can't try to take you down.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Blaydes. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Blaydes making these ground strikes count. Nice positional control. An elbow! All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, he makes it look easy, doesn't he, DC? Easy takedown for Curtis Blaydes, who is now, on paper, the most decorated takedown artist in UFC heavyweight history. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, hammer fist here by Curtis Blaydes. All right, side control now.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, and he's back up again. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Round two is next. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Low kick is there. Try to establish that jab.
Nice move, nice hit. There you go. Left, right, combo.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Oh, you didn't like that one.
Back to the single. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Blaydes. Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Nicely done. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Blaydes going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Blaydes is in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Blaydes is back in half guard.
Get the mount here.
Blaydes is back in full mount.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
1 minute now to go round two. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas. And really starting to make these shots count. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, left hand there.
Him with the straight. Nice job there by TUIVASA.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, separation with clinch. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Good shot there to land the takedown. Nice job by Blades. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pounds.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Fight that!
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Seconds winding down in round 3. Now he's got the single collar and the clinch. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Excellent. Beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. You're going to do in this round.
All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Big power shot there and follows up with another one. Just misses with that big right hand. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this, and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Curtis Blaydes. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big double leg, double change. Oh, nice.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Blaydes is in half guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's going full mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by TUIVASA. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions. Yep, got to be very careful.
Fight back! Fight back!
Oh, big shots raining down. How about it? Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, here one more time. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, Curtis Blaydes with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC championship fight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully here tonight. Curtis Blaydes, all of a sudden, a major factor in this UFC heavyweight division.
Divide and I conquer, I got a few things that lay on my consciousness. Like who really here to stay? All of y'all fade away, I'm the one constant then. I've been knocked down more times that I could count, but I came my head high from the city where you dream you die with left out. Yeah, you looking at the top spot and don't even try, cause it ain't no contest, ho. Gold medals like I'm Utah Homer, gonna hang time, send me poppin', whoa. GLX, yeah, we gon' prosper. 23, got a chain, I'm slicing. All these snakes, they pocket watching, but I think I win it from my pocket. No, 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 no. Looking at a champion. You're looking at a champion. You're looking at a champion. No, 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 no.